Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Cheryl Howard, and I thought today, since I don't have a very busy week and it's already Wednesday, that I would do one of my daily spreads. And so, since my last filming, I've created some elements of my own which I'm going to be using. And so let's get started. So today is May 17th, and I'm going to first start off with putting the date up at the top. So let's do this. Let's type in the date, and it's May. And I want to change the font style. So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to go up here to font styles. And these are fonts that are in GoodNotes. So I'm just going to try this one here. Let's see what Noteworthy looks like. Okay, I like that one better. Okay, I'm going to change the size because there's not a lot of space up here. So I'm going to change the size, the font size. Let's go with 42. And then I'm going to change the color. I'm going to go into my presets and change the colors. And you can do that, and you can go into your custom colors, and you can put in the hex code if you have a favorite color that's not already in the color palette. But I like this orange because it kind of goes with the theme of what I'm using here. Okay, so then I need to move that up here. Okay, and that fits nicely right on there. Okay, so up here I have how much water I'm consuming, so I can circle. Today is Wednesday, and I've already had 1 cup this morning, so I'm going to circle that. Okay, so as I said, I don't have a whole lot going on. I do have a couple of Zooms today and a webinar, so I'm going to put that on. But the first thing I want to do is up here, I want to block some of these off and change it up a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this rectangle that I created before, and I'm going to resize it to the size of this here, and then I'm going to crop it down a little bit so it fits within, well, just kind of there, so that it's kind of the same size as, okay, so that's about that size there. So that fits in nicely. And then I want to duplicate it. So I'm going to create a copy, and then I'm going to paste it here. Paste and match style. Okay, and then what I want here is I want a to-do list, and I do need to go shopping for groceries later on. So I'm going to, once again, the type tool, and I'm going to if I learn how to spell it, be okay. To do. So I need to go shopping, and I do need to go to the post office. I have a birthday this coming weekend, so I need to mail the birthday cards. And yes, I do still actually mail birthday cards to family members. I'm going to change that color to white so that it will fit. First I need to copy, highlight it, and then for some reason it doesn't want to. Well, let's try with the lasso too. Let's see if it'll work that way. Things don't ever seem to want to work when you're filming. They always work better when you're... Okay, so now I can change the color to white. And I just want to... Okay, see how both are moving? So I need to go up here and I need to deselect that. And now maybe... There. Okay, so I turned that off for just a second. Okay, and then I want to put to buy here. So I'm going to do another type. I'm just going to put to buy. Just need to buy a couple things when I go out later today. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to use my lasso to change the color, and then I'm going to move it into place. Okay, now right here I just want to put the words main focus for today, and I think I may have an element in there that says main focus. Let's see if it's in here. If not, I can type it in. So let's do that. So we'll take the text tool and we'll put main focus for today. Okay, so again, I want to change the color to white. You see, you couldn't see it there, but now that I move it over this color background, then it shows up there. Okay. And then I'm going to use one of these going so a little bit. Guess I need to go back here and put that slider back on. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to paste it. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I need it to resize. Okay, so I'm going to take these little handles and I'm just going to resize it to fit into this space here. Okay. All right. So I got my ongoing projects there. And then what I want to do is I'm just going to put some headers in these blocks here. Okay. And then okay, and then I need to resize this a little bit. It's a little small, so I'm just gonna see if I can get it to resize. to, so I can come back later today and put in what went well today. And I want to see if I can darken it up a little bit. I think I need to make it bold. Yep, that's better. And then I need to, there, that looks better. You can read it better. And then don't, next I want to put, I don't, today's appointments I'm going to put here, or maybe today's accomplishments. I can come back and visit this later. What did I get done today? Oh, and I need to put a space there. Let's see if I can get it. Yep, there. Okay. And I can make that a little bit bigger too. Let's see if I can just do it here. Nope, I'm going to have to highlight it. Okay, that looks better and is more readable. Okay, and then down at the bottom one, I'm going to put notes. Okay, let's type tool and notes. Make sure I spelled it correctly, and I did. And I'm going to resize it and change the color. Okay, so you can't see that color there because it's the same, the font and the color there is the same. So I need to just kind of change that to white. Okay, and then I can move it down a little bit, go there. Okay, I think that's it for right there. So I have all those changed, and I can just put those right there on the spread. Okay. So I got my ongoing projects. I put here main focus, what went well today, today's accomplishments, and notes. So let's see, to-do list, I need to go to the post office, and I'm just going to handwrite that there, post office, and it's coming up with the last color, which is okay, but you can barely read it, so I'm going to change that to dark orange. Somehow the P didn't get changed. Okay. My to-do list got that color that, okay, so let's see. Well, okay, there. Okay, so it came back. All right, I need to go to the post office. I need to go to the grocery store. Groceries. Okay, I don't want that color, so I'm going to change this to this orange. Groceries. And as I said before, you got to be comfortable with your handwriting. Okay, that's not spelled correctly. Groceries. Okay. And one of the things I know I need to buy is coffee. I am a coffee drinker, and I have a cup here, and I do want to change that for some reason. Okay, see, we can start over. For some reason, it's okay. There. All right, so I'm going to put in here my gratitude for today is I'm grateful for my family and friends. I'm also grateful for coffee. Okay, so later I'll come back and fill in these two later on today. So my main focus today is to be consistent. Okay, and I want to change that color so you can see it to white. And again, that didn't get the last letter in there. Okay, so ongoing projects. Let's see, I have my blog, and I want to change, make sure I have my color so you can see it on there. Okay, so my blog here. YouTube. And I need to get my newsletter done this week. I need to finish that, so that be the last thing I need to do here. Okay, so those are the things that I have ongoing. So this afternoon I have a webinar. Okay, all right, finally got that to work, and then I need to um, move it to the correct time. And I do want to resize it, make it a little bit bigger. Okay. And then I guess after the webinar, I will go to do my errands because it's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to put ERANDS. So I can go to the post office and I can go pick up a few things from the grocery store. Okay. All right, so those are the only two things I got going on. And I'll just add record video. It's what I'm doing right now. Okay, all right, so that's about all I'm going to do right now. I'm going to come back and revisit these two areas here. I'm going to add a couple more things on my to buy list once I make up my grocery list, which I haven't done. Let's see. We could probably add another element up here in this space if we wanted to. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this one here. Okay. Yeah, that works there. Okay, so we will probably resize it so that it fits in the space. Bring it down just a little bit. Okay. All right, so then this is one that I did in Adobe XD. Very similar, using this style here for the ongoing projects element. Okay, and so it fits nicely there. If I had to redo it, I would probably not have the edges quite as rounded. But that's how we can put that there. Okay, so now let's kind of add a few things to make it a little pretty. Let's see. Let's use this little piece of washi here. Let's see if we can make that work. I think I'm going to add it here to kind of separate between these two. Okay. That's the problem. When you put it down, it won't. Now I can't. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's not quite the same color, but you kind of get the idea. Okay, so there we go. I need to line that up a little bit better. Okay, if I sound kind of raspy, as I'm still dealing with my cold that I had. And I do apologize for sounding like a frog today. Okay, now I can add this as an element if I wanted to. Just click on there, add it as an element, and I can do that later. Okay, so all of these I can add as an element. Okay, and I can use them again in any of my other planners. I can add these words as elements. So anything that I have added onto here, I can click on that and add it as an element. So The last thing I'm going to do is just kind of add a couple of these. Okay, what is over here? Okay, I like it over here. So there we go. Make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. There. Okay, and then let's see. Put it over here. Okay, so all these I just kind of went through my library and just added them. I think I like this droopy one. I'm gonna copy that one. Put that over here. Okay, so kind of pretty it up a little bit. I think I'll add one more flower. Maybe this love element. I'll add that. Copy. And paste it here. Okay, this one doesn't have a transparent background, so you can't. Okay, so I'm going to put it here. That way it's not quite as distracting. Okay, all right, so that is my plan for today on my daily spread. I've got my date up here. I'm going to bold this, make it look a little. Okay, so I got my date. I've got a place for my water. I've got my video that I'm doing now. I got a webinar. I'm going to go run some errands this afternoon. And let's see, I do want to bold this one too. And I guess I should put in it there. All right, so that's my day today. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And, anything that you add onto your calendar and it's not in your elements, you can add them into your elements. Words, maybe I'll put some coffee here. Yes, coffee. Change the color and make it bigger. Okay. And that's it. Now I'm going to go do my devotional. And I think I have an element in here. I thought I was done, but I guess I'm not. Add my flowers. Okay, and anything, if something that doesn't have a transparent background, if you put it up to the white like this one is, you can't tell it's not transparent. So let's see. One last thing was my devotional. And it's not one of the last ones I used, so I think it's here. There it is, Devo. So I can put that there. Can change the color on that one because it's something that I create it, and I can change the style, the size, and that's it. Let's just move this over a little bit. There. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Um, Create your own style, add your own elements. You can change up what's already in your daily planner. Choose a format that you enjoy working with. And until next time, I will see you again soon. And until next time, ciao for now.